Hi guys, it's Frank with Heneghan Services, and today we're here at A Plus Exteriors in Milford, Connecticut. Heneghan Services and our brand of businesses has a very strong hold on the west side of the state. A Plus Exteriors is on the east side. Also a very strong foothold for Alex and his business. Alex, you and I go way back. We've been doing business together for a long time now. We have a lot of history together, and thank you for having us here. We appreciate you having us by to have a chat. I know you and I want to talk a little bit of business today, but I thought maybe we could lend some help to other contractors out there that see what we're doing and are curious about how we're doing things. That being said, I know every business has a story, and we have a unique story. Maybe you want to share our story with the camera.
Yeah, so I would say about 11 years ago, I was working for a bigger company here in Connecticut. And I met Frank here. I was doing, I was your weekend warrior. And I met him. He was already, 10 years in. He's giving me advice. I think this man, he gave me the opportunity to get me where I am today. He convinced me that working for someone it wasn't what I wanted. Basically opened my eyes and got me out of the bubble. Thank you for all that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You have taught me how to be a successful businessman. So I appreciate that, sir.
Absolutely. So, we still continue to do business today. I'm very proud of you. You've grown, your business is flourishing, and it's very exciting to see. I'm also very pleased that you and I can still synergize and do business together. A lot of things that we still cross over on, a lot of things we also do similarly, but this is a big state. 30 miles distance between my operation and yours, 100,000 plus homes between me and you, and yet we still meet in the middle and synergize on a lot of projects. Maybe you could talk a little bit about things that we both do and how we find that instead of being adversarial, we're able to synergize and cooperate and do things together.
Yeah, so together, we both kind of do something similar. So as I advance in technology, I share with Frank, same with Frank, and together we evolve a lot faster. There's enough homes for everybody to succeed as long as you help each other. My biggest thing is the same people you see on the way up, same people you see on the way down. So, we will always do business together. It means more than money. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know one of the things that you're hot and heavy on, and you've mentioned technology, you leverage technology to do it, is you've become an expert in insurance claims. That's something I also have branched into and do quite a bit of. In fact, in the last few weeks, you and I have worked together on two different claims. One was a roof claim. I was able to help out a homeowner that had wind damage. Just one shingle was blown off the roof, and we were able to replace the entire roof with our strategy. We both share a like strategy on how we do that. And I was able to turn to you and leverage your roofing team because this work was on your side of the state, and you so kindly helped us out and came out, and you guys did a phenomenal job on that roof. Now we're working on a big commercial claim in Stamford. It's a near six-figure insurance claim. And again, something that due to conflict of interest, my team can't tackle the roof because it's an association I'm a member of, but I immediately thought of you and brought you in, and you're doing a fantastic job thus far managing the claim and assisting me in doing that. What are the exciting things and trends that you've found yourself into? What are you doing with business?
Well, the biggest thing is, especially with insurance claims, is knowing the law in your state. Very important to, I always say, if you want to win the game, you got to know the playbook.
Absolutely.
Very important to know the law. That's one thing we do, help each other. If you learn a new code, you're excited to share with me. Likewise, the more knowledge, the easier it becomes. Technology and being one step above adjusters is kind of my trick. By the time the adjuster gets there,
all due respect to the adjusters out there that know us.
Yes. My whole thing is to have this report just as good or better before he even steps out to the field. It makes things a little bit less of an argument, unless you have those big name companies that don't approve anything.
I completely agree. I think that's a very good strategy.
Which are not in good hands, sir.
A lot of it is putting together the report and doing a lot of the legwork for the adjuster. They're busy people, as we know. They might take a week to get back to you, and you're sitting waiting for the next step of the claim process. So the more we can put together for that adjuster, the better, whether it be an Xactimate report or something like it. leveraging technology and drones and cameras and imagery to create a very intuitive report and a job flow so they understand exactly what the damage is and what needs to happen to put the house, to reconstruct the house and get it back together, things like that. The last thing I wanted to touch on is there's a lot of competition out there, a lot of guys that know us and see us and they're curious how we're doing things and trying to glean tips, looking for an education. I know there's some quick tips, looking at the camera and talking to everybody out there. What are a couple quick tips that you think for insurance claims aside, for the contractor that's coming up and trying to improve his game? What do you recommend? What are your tips on how to grow?
Perception is reality. The biggest thing that I find is determination. Instead of don't have that 9-to-5 mindset where you come in and I'm gonna get this energy from this time to that time. I give it 100%.
Lord knows.
It doesn't matter if it's sometimes I'm here in the office to 11, 12 o'clock at night. Determination, always wins. Very important to keep your word. Word is one of the last things these new contractors now, they say I'm gonna be here Monday, they're not here till Wednesday. That's important. Be there on time. Even if you're 5 minutes late, you're already starting on the wrong foot. And the biggest thing is be honest. Don't lie to gain, because eventually they're going to find out and you won't get any more referrals.
Absolutely, those are great ones. Those are great ones. I mean, those are building blocks. Sounds like common sense. Just a little spin on something you said. A lot of these guys out there are trying to be overnight successes.
Yes.
They want to grow overnight. They want to be doing big things, and they want to do it quick. And unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. You got to have perseverance, and you have to have discipline to understand it's going to take some time. You have to build a reputation by being honest, by doing a good job, by working those long hours like Alex said, and then it all adds up. But you got to, 1 foot at a time. It doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to wake up and learn all these quick cheats to get there fast. It's a process.
Yeah.
The other thing I think, is cooperate and congratulate, and that's why we're here right now. You and I could easily be adversaries, right? I mean, we do a lot of the same things, but it's a big marketplace. You have to have allies, you have to have friends. Be humble, be humble.
Yes.
Do good things, but be humble about it.
Yes.
Keep your friends and leverage one another. There's 1,000,001 other tips and maybe in other videos that Alex and I synergize on. We could share some other stuff. But right now, a couple little things would make a big difference to your company. I know you and I want to talk some business, so we're going to turn these cameras off now and get to it. But thanks for having us here, Alex.
Thanks for coming. Good luck.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Likewise.